We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Career numbers versus Syndergaard, batting at an even 400. He's taken him deep once. Syndergaard has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors. And through those innings, he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
In now, Chipper Jones will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes set and the 0-1. This one's down to third. A dive and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The right fielder, number 3, Dale Murphy.
To the plate now, Dale Murphy. Strike taken, the throw, and he's safe.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 0-1 on its way. Line towards center field. That's in there, base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in too.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Murphy's off and running. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch to short. And there's out number 2. Now batting, Freddie Freeman. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Phil Niekro, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Niekro has registered more than 5,000 innings of work at the major league level, and in that time he struck out more than 3,400 batters, placing him inside the top 10 on the all-time strikeout list. Absolutely incredible what he's been able to accomplish. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The second baseman, number 6.
Swing and a miss as he tried to muscle up on it there. 0-1. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they go down. New inning set to get underway, and next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 22 on the year, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead. Standing in now, Phil Niekro.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in is the left fielder, Kenny Lofton. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Last half of the 2nd set to go. So here's Pete Alonso. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
1-1.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Striding in, Michael Conforto. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Murphy is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Mets go. Stepping in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. Popped him up. Ramos is there, and he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting.
So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd, and standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Marisnick going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 3.
Stepping up now, Dale Murphy. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Now Murphy connects and sends this one soaring out to left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves able to tack on. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Batting 8. The center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on. And miss, strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Noah Syndergaard. No balls and 1 strike. Rolled slowly to first. Scooped up. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 4-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cespedes is going back. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Russell Martin. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Now to the plate, Kenny Lofton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out of play off to the right. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Acuna digs in now. And right away he chases a fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the third baseman.
2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th. And that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Cespedes. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Fouled off. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Davis, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
So it was a strikeout swinging. J.D. Davis goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Too low, 1-0. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he fouls this one off. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Go down 1-2-3. Still 8-0.
Leading off to the grave.
So coming to the plate, Dale Murphy. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter number 1.
So up steps Ozzie Albies.
Albies.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. Home run number 9 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. So next up will be Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman.
High in the air out to center field. Marisnick is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Braves able to tack on another courtesy. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. It's down for extra bases, and the Mets have their first hit of the game. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
The right fielder.
At the plate, Michael Conforto as he rips it on the ground to second.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. No runs, just one hit, one error in the game for the Mets thus far. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
The left fielder.
Man, this guy's
52.
on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Fouled away. Heading out toward shallow right. In comes Murphy. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Russell Martin will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. 1-0 the count. Here it comes. This one's down to third. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
At the plate now, Phil Niekro, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Marisnick patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marisnick is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves pick up a run on the RBI. Robinson Cano is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Stays alive, still 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Now batting.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Rosario leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 3-1 the count now. Fouled off. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 0-1 the count. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jerry's Familia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 27.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Dale Murphy. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. On the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 1. Second base.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Marisnick is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Standing in, Freddie Freeman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will get there to make the running play. Bottom of the inning now, trying to pick things up where he left off. Pete Alonso. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Michael Conforto becomes out number 2 this inning. No balls and a strike to count. And he falls behind 0-2. Tried to strike out the side. Here it is. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The catcher, number 50.
So stepping in, Russell Martin. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Now batting, the pitcher, Phil.
In now, Phil Niekro. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Comes set with the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Ready now, Ronald Acuna. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is high, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 2 out here and a runner at second. And the runner's breaking for third. That's a strike to throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Pops this one up. Freeman has room in foul territory. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he fouls this one off. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches,
Now
great
batting,
command,
center
great
fielder.
location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right
Your
now.
attention, please.
That's 5 straight
Pitch hitting to
punch-outs.
the net.
I love it, but I think he
Number
might want to get
12.
his defense
And
involved at
Margot.
some point so they don't fall asleep.
Yeah.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Grounded back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Edwin Diaz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
The right fielder, number 3.
Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. The 1-0. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will kick off the base of the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Brad Brock enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 29.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And the run is in to score from third.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB. Another hit. Another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one. And they're still going.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Russell Martin will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
So now to the plate, Phil Niekro. This is line to left. Cespedes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Kenny Lofton. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rosario is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So ready for another shot now, Ahmed Rosario. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he sets him down swinging. J.D. Davis becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Albies picks it up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now back, first baseman.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
McNeil is on his way home. He scores, and they are now on the board, though still well behind.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Dan. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball. That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Braves will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 17-1 this evening. The Braves